All right. First off, I want to say Kal Halalimullah, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways in this work in all sincerity and in all honesty. The sisters, believers, the helps. Shalom. This is your brother Yawahala from the Kingston, Jamaica camp. I just want to come to you with another lesson about this quote that came from the movie John Wick. You get me? John Wick 4. And watching the movie and hearing this quote, it really resonated with me because I could reflect back on scriptures on this, and I just wanted to do a small lesson on it. It says here, those who cling to death live, those who cling to life die. You understand me? When a lot of people hear about this, some get confused, some don't even know what it means, while others can relate. You get me? You don't want nothing, and this is how I interpret it. Is, I mean, you don't want anything to do with this world. Sometimes you just want to you just want to make um be a live your day to day like it's your last and all of that. You're gonna live a very long time if you're living to living it up. Is, I mean, you don't want nothing happen to you. Try live life safe and caring and all of that. And you know s- sometimes shit happens, or things can happen. You see me? But that's just my perspective. But let's get into it from a scriptural perspective and break it down. You see me? And why this resonate with me, because it reflects back to this scripture here. This is Mark 8, verse 35. You see me? And I chose this one specifically because it had something that, really sits with me. It says here, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it. Right? Key point. I want to save a life, as it says here, those who cling to life die. Right? So, um, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it, but whosoever will lose his life for my sake, which is the Lord's sake, is me, Lord Yahweh Shai, is me, and the Gospels, the same shall be saved. You understand me? That's how I reference it back to the scripture, yo. You get me? It's not a matter of wanting just to die, and I'll do whatever it takes. You see me? You have something in mind, or some goal, or some fantasy, or some dream, and you're like, yo, I'll die trying. You see me? I'll work my ass off, even if I die, that's okay. I died, doing what I love to do, or doing what I wanted to do to achieve my goal. You see me? Having that frame of mind, yeah, good, but for what cause? For what purpose, yo? Something carnal, you see me? Something that's of this world. You understand me? The prophet the spirit and the prophet salvation don't make sense. Hence the last part say, yo, whosoever will lose his life for my sake and the gospels, the same shall be saved. Because you have to live for some purpose, live for something. You see me? Right? But if you're willing to give your life up for something that is spiritual, best believe me, the Most High will reward you spiritually, right? And that reward is, it says here, the same shall be saved. Saved from what? Our enemies, the destruction that's coming. All of these things we look forward to. You understand me? This is St. John 15, verse 18. If the world hate you, he knows that it hated me before it hated you. You see me? So when you give up your life, say, oh, yeah, do it for the gospel's sake, the Lord's sake, and the gospel's sake. Trust me, you're gonna get some backlash. Trust me, people ain't gonna like you. People not gonna want to deal with you. You see me? People gonna mock and scoff at you. See you on the highways and byways. I mean, I tell you from my experience. See you on the highways and byways, and I laugh at you. What you man do with that though? You see me? And then see you one away and a question, why wanna do it so? Why wanna dress so? Why wanna look so? Never you take a time out to stop by or even slow down to listen, right? And that's just how it is, right? And in times to come, them same one I go point fingers and say, oh, you do this or you do that, right? If the world hate you, You know that it hated me before it hated you. If ye were of the world will love his own. That's you clinging um to life, yo. You clinging to life is of this world. You go die clinging to that life. Because the world ultimately will pass away, yo. Right? Thus saith the scriptures, or thus saith the Lord, right? The world would love his own, but because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. And that's true. That's actually a fact. Isn't it? Because the Lord is not of this world, the spirit of the moon side not dwell. Because first and foremost you have to understand, say, oh, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So the wicked ruleth, right? And they set things as they see fit. Isn't it? And it's also the will of the most high. Anyway, right? But them do as they please, and ultimately them are gonna wanna scratch the name or scratch the will of the most high out of this world, yo, and set up things contrary to what the Lord say. So ultimately you're gonna have a world that is totally against the Lord. And the people are gonna cling to that world, yo. Right? Spirit of this world I could be in of them people here. But the spirit of the Lord is not. And it's evident. But it's the frame of mind what you're gonna have, right? The resolve what you are gonna need. You understand me? This is First John 2, verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. And that is true. Isn't it? Because you're only thinking of the things of this life. Isn't it? Cast off the things of this life. You get me? Consider it dead to you, right? Ultimately, to gain the everlasting life the Lord has set up for you. Isn't it? For his elect, for his chosen. Pray that you are part of that chosen, right? For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. That's true. Just as I explained, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, and they do as they see fit. You understand me? And what them choose to do, set up a folly, yo. One of the greatest country where everybody want to go to is America, and America set it by law that you can do as thou wilt. It means a free for all. Them legalize everything under that where immoral, right? And them not stop of agenda. This is First Corinthians 7, verse 31. And they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. Exactly. The earth will come to naught. You see me? Not a purpose or future. The earth itself, the whole entire earth, have a purpose, have a future. But the time period that we're living, you see me? Not a purpose in times to come. It will pass or fade. You see me? When the time up feet, the time up, and a new age will start. Where will you find yourself in that time? That's the question you need to ask yourself, yo. And where you go prioritize in those days or in that time before it all ends. So with that, I hope that this lesson was edifying. I want to say Kal Halalimla, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways doing this work in all sincerity and in all honesty. Sisters, the believers, the helps. Shalom.